What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. This is the ultimate guide to mastering the Thing in Marvel Rivals. But before we get started, you got to understand the 2 rules to becoming a Thing main. You clobber, and you never allow Black Panthers on the battlefield. To start off, we're just going to go over a few of his abilities. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because his abilities are pretty straightforward. So to start off, you have his primary, which throws 2 punches and it does about 80 damage. Whereas his secondary, which is called his Stonemaker, the damage on this varies based on the enemy player's amount of health. So it'll do about 80 damage to a squishy, whereas if I punch Groot, it'll do more than 125. Next up is his bread and butter combo. So to break it down, you charge up your Haymaker, and in the middle of charging your Haymaker, you leap to your enemy, you connect your Haymaker, then right after your Haymaker hits, you weave in your primary, and then you finish it off with a Haymaker. Next up, I want to talk about his Yancy Street Charge. I'm just going to go over the top 5 main uses that you need to be using your Yancy Charge for. At number 1, you want to use anti-dive. Bye-bye Black Panther, bye-bye magic. This is a big reason for using your Yancy Street. So if you hear your healers pinging the Black Panther or whoever the dive character is, you immediately turn around, hit your Yancy Charge, get back to your healers, and then slam the ground, and it leaves a 5-second effect where all the players have no movement abilities within the radius of the circle. You can see me demonstrate that in this clip right here against the enemy Black Panther. The number 2 reason you want to use your Yancy Street Charge is for escape. The Thing is a tank that has no shield, so you have to be very strategic how you get in and out of fights. Now, you can use your Yancy Street Charge or you can use your embattled leap. Most of the time, you're going to be using your Yancy Street Charge defensively and your battled blitz offensively. The number 3 reason to use your Yancy Street Charge is to stall point. Basically, you hold your Yancy Street Charge and just circle the point, whether it's on domination, convoy, or convergence. It's just a good technique to help stall point for a few seconds to let your team get back to you. Number 4 on the list is ult interference. For example, if you hear a Doctor Strange on the enemy team ult, you immediately hit your Yancy Street Charge, charge directly into the Doctor Strange, and then slam on the ground so it double bumps him in the air so you can stop him from doing maximum damage during his ult to your healers. It's little things like this you'll kind of figure out how to time perfectly the more you play the Thing. Number 5 on the list, and you could argue that this is number 1, it is CC immunity. So the Thing already has a passive ability called Unyielding Will, which basically makes you immune to displacement, but not CC. So his Unyielding Will makes you immune to Spider-Man pulls, Angela Charge, Hulk ult, knockback, Captain America and Venom knock up. Jeff can't throw you off the map. You're immune to Rogue pulls, Bucky pulls, Wolverine leap. Now some of these can still knock you down, but they don't displace you. All that being said, when you're in your Yancy Street Charge, you're immune to displacement and CC abilities. So you can't get choked by Emma, you can't get swallowed at all by Jeff, you can't get hit by Doctor Strange's ult, Wolverine's leap cannot knock you down. So that's why I was saying this could be the number 1 reason to use your Yancy Street Charge. You just got to kind of feel how the game is going and how you want to use it at that particular time. Another big thing about your Haymaker ability is it knocks flyers out of the air. So if flyers are low to the ground and you hit them, they're going to have a little delay to getting back up to the height that they want to be at. But if flyers are high, you can use your battle blitz and charge your Haymaker mid-air and then hit them once you get to them and knock them out of the air. The timing can sometimes be tricky to be able to hit them when they're way up in the air, but you'll figure out how to time it right the more you play with them. Another strategic thing I do is you gotta use cover to your advantage. Once again, the thing doesn't have a shield, so you're just a big target that takes a lot of damage. So you'll see me a lot in the background gameplay, kind of hide behind a wall while throwing my haymaker, launching me forward, then jumping back. Just kind of using my cover because the haymaker can hit enemies from 5 meters away. Next up is your ultimate ability. It does 100 damage directly on impact, plus a 3-second stun. This is a good ult to combo with Moon Knight, Psylocke, Punisher, Iron Man. Scarlet Witch is hard to time, but that's a very, very good one to combine with. Thor, Namor, Phoenix, Blade, Storm. Another good one to combo it with is Jeff, or you can even combo it with Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange will ult and then stun the enemies for about 3 seconds, and then immediately you hit your ult and stun them to make it a total of a 6-second stun to give your DPS players multiple chances to combo their ults with you guys. Other than that, that's about it. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments, and hit the like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Another very important thing to note is if you ever have a Spider-Man look at you and start dancing, be sure to pound your chest and yell at him so he knows not to do that.